So we're here with Thia.
Sorry.
Oh, you look good. You're all well lit, and we're here actually on the stage where the magic has been happening for the Idol tour rehearsals. How are they?
Musical nest.
Yeah, it is a little nest. There's people. We got Casey jamming. We got James and Stefano hanging out. How are things going?
Everything's gone fine. We've been here for like how many weeks now? I mean, time has flown by so fast. I mean, it apparently has wings, but I mean, I've had such a wonderful time. I mean, throughout this whole entire experience, and you know, I feel forever thankful for American Idol for just giving me all of this. And so, I mean, that's pretty much what I've taken from this whole experience. You know, the people that I've met. I mean, the music producers, Jimmy Ivy, and my fans. I mean, I'm taking that all with me for what I envision, you know, in my future. I'm taking that as a reference, and it's slowly building up. If I'm making any sense, but shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh,
but let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm just pretty much taking all that with me, and just working on what I've got right now. Because now that the show is over, I feel that we are all pretty much on our own, but I mean, throughout this whole experience, we've learned so much as artists. So for that, I'm also thankful because, you know, with all the experience, we now have a taste of what we should be doing, you know, in our future. Because, you know, if it's really what we want to do, which I'm sure this is what we all really want to do. We have so many big ambitions, and you know, it's something that we all want to aspire, because you know, we're all hard workers, and I mean, it took a lot of hard work to get where we are now. So I mean, this whole tour has been it's been amazing. I mean, we haven't started yet, but it's not a competition anymore. You know, it's pretty much just hanging loose, and it's a big celebration. It's not a competition anymore. It's just a one big American Idol celebration.
You must feel nice to know you get to perform every night and not worry about the judging and the critiques and getting votes and all that.
I do. I mean, although that isn't happening anymore, and although that this is now just, you know, a big celebration for us all, I honestly am going to miss the whole, you know, the whole experience on the show, because, you know, despite all the stress, it all added up to our experience, and, you know, it made such a wonderful masterpiece for me. That's what I call it, a big masterpiece. You know, you add, you know, bits of this and bits of that, and, you know, it creates something beautiful. So, it's just like a bit of everything. I mean, the stress, the excitement, you know, all those weeks of like learning songs and recording, and it's been a lot of fun. So.
Do you think it might have been a little harder for you or Lauren, actually, just because you were the younger ones, and you also had the school going on, and Scotty's too?
It was hard with school. I did miss a bunch of assignments, but I worked my butt off, you know, the last week of school. And this was actually during rehearsals, and so I would be crying. I'd be like, I'm going to be failing my sophomore year. I'm going to have to go back next year. But I worked my butt off, and, you know, my school has been so kind to me. I mean, they've actually given me time to turn in my assignments. I mean, they understand how much I really want this. So, yeah, I mean, it was a little difficult, but I mean, we all, you know, we worked through it. So, I mean, it's all been good.
And also, I mean, just being younger, it's like it might be a little harder to deal with some of the criticism. I mean, particularly like online. Not so much even. I'm not even talking the judges' criticism. I'm talking the stuff that's out there on Twitter.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, the age doesn't matter. I mean, what haters online have been saying to us, it really hurts. I mean, it can hurt anybody, and you know, it doesn't hurt me just because, you know, I'm 16 and, you know, it's hard for me to take criticism, but I mean, it can hurt anybody. But That's another thing about this whole experience. You learn to be really strong, and when you read those things, you realize, the kind of artist you are. And it also really depends on your will, because, no matter what people say, you want this and you're not going to let anybody take you down because of, the stupid things they say. Because, who are they to tell you that? Can they do what you're doing right now? But, I actually thank those people. Just for making me stronger, basically. And, they have. So, there's going to be a lot more on the way, that I'm sure. But, I'll always find a way to fight through it. I think about my family, and, I dream of big things for them as well. I'm not only doing this for myself, but I try to accomplish so many things to actually help my family as well. It's funny hearing that from a 16-year-old, because, a lot of I don't know, I'm not saying I'm different. I know there's a lot of 16-year-olds who also, aspire for their families as well, but it's something that I've always been doing. I grew up so close to my family, and I know we've gone through a lot, and so that is why I dream for them a lot. But I also want to do this for myself, because ever since I was just a little girl, I've been dreaming of so many big accomplishments, and I feel like this was a huge jumpstart for me. So.
Yeah, well, obviously, yeah. And then you get to play for hundreds of thousands of people, or tens.
Yeah, it's a whole different energy. It's a whole different atmosphere. You actually get to see the people cheering for us, the people who actually got us through, who voted for us, and they're right there cheering for you. And so it's different when you're singing through cameras. The connection isn't as strong as it is when you're actually performing in front of a huge live audience. And I'm happy to know that I was actually part of the season, because everyone has been so incredible. And I feel definite that this tour is going to be a sellout. We've got the jazz singers, the rock singer, and it's a whole rainbow of genres.
It's true.
And I'm excited for that. I really am.
I am too. I'm excited to see what you're gonna do. So I will see you on the road.
I'll see ya.
Good luck with your rehearsals.